Welcome back. This is Erin from Super in Second, and if you muddled through my first video, I'm so pleased you came back for more. I can't promise this will be any better, but let's just jump on in. Hopefully by now you have set up your free month on Planbook and you're playing along with me. If not, this should convince you that that's the best option, and really at 12 bucks, come on. I don't know, that's just me. So what we're looking at here is my actual plans. You can see that I have events set up for spring break. Also Popcorn Friday, but that's not happening. I'm going to talk today about templates, adding pictures, and then making changes. So templates have become my best friend. I am shockingly, I guess it's not lazy. Feels lazy. Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, one of the computer famous folks, said, you know, when I have something I need to get done, I always ask the laziest person that works for me to do it because they will find the easiest way to make it happen. And I could not agree with that philosophy anymore. So this is my week after spring break. It really looks like I have plans written. I don't. All of these are templates. They're magical and I love them. Let me show you how it's done. So I set up my word work groups. It's a Sunday class, so it only shows up on Sundays, and it has the students' names in each group, and then each week I just double click and type what list they're on. As students move, I come into my template and I just move their names and it's done. Easy. Every day in IE time, these kids do this thing. For language arts, I don't know about you guys, but I will often get distracted with my guided reading groups and forget sometimes who I met with. So this keeps me on track. In my Sunday plans, scrolling on down, I have my reading groups. I have the group, I have who's in it, and then I just type in each week the text that that group will be working on. So I know on Mondays, I'm going to pull my red group, then I'm going to pull orange, green, and indigo. And this is a day that's set up for about 15 minutes. I always go over, but I shift, anyway, none of that matters. This is set up so I don't have to do it again. You can see that the template is set for Mondays, for Tuesdays, for Wednesdays, unlike this IE template, which is set for every day. These are classes, so let's make a template real quick. How do I do that? I need to go to the top and add a template. So here you pick the classes. You can only make a template for a class you've already created. So if you think, oh, wow, I totally want a spelling words class, then you need to make one. I would really encourage you to do groups like this on Saturdays or Sundays, just so your lesson plans themselves don't get overly cluttered. So you can see I have a lot of classes, and I set up a to-do class as well, and it's a Sunday class. And it's named Z to do because it's not, everything's done alphabetically. So I'm going to make a template for my to-do class, and it's going to be every day. It's a lesson. You can set the standards. You could set what you would need, whatever this my list is, the materials that you would need, but I'm going to set it as a lesson. So that's my game plan. So I set it. Now, if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, we'll see that I have a template here. Let me show you a couple of my other templates that I've created. Specials. I have What We Go Day 1. We're on a 6-day schedule. Some people have, like, every Monday is PE. You could set a template to tell you that. You don't ever have to type it again. My workstations. I have several workstations that say the same, and the ones that don't are usually what we're working on that week. In math, I spiral. So every week there's a geometry workstation. There's some sort of interactive notebook page we're doing. So we're playing first in math or working with money. So when I have this as a template, then I just go in to the lesson itself and add that week's game. I don't have to continue to reinvent the wheel and remember what I'm supposed to be doing each week. So if we go back to plans, and we wait again for my country internet. Wait some more. There we go. So my benchmark words, here's my list. If we're doing list 17, there we go, 17, apply. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that because I'm not sure where we are. Type, double click, type in the text that we're in. If I needed to move students just for the week, fine, easy, done. And my workstation. Now here's my to-do list. Be awesome and continue to rock. And this is set to show up always. So if we go to the next week, be awesome, continue to rock. I think I'll leave that because I think that's a great reminder to have. For specials, what I do is I double click, and it looks like Monday is going to be day 6, so this is going to be day 1. It's highlighted, and now I know where we're going. Here we're going to the computer lab, apply, here we have PE, and here we have library, and we get to grab the iPads that day. So I just planned out my specials for the week. It's done. Looks awesome. So those are templates. They really, really, really help me out. Now I want to show you my other favorite thing. I have so many. Let's pretend that you're on Pinterest, because really, who doesn't go on Pinterest? And you see all these great ideas and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally want to do that. Let me go to Pinterest real quick. Pulled up, this is our Virginia Teaching Resources Collaborative Board. All totally awesome stuff. Let's say that I've downloaded, I don't know, this phenomenal game about rounding. Wow, what a great, awesome thing to have, and what a wonderful person here. I'm teasing, this is mine. So I take a look at it, just like I'm in Pinterest, you know, chilling out, and I right click and I copy image URL. Any image you find online, you right click on it, copy image URL. Check out what we can do. Go back into my plan book, click on insert an image, and it comes up source. All you do is paste it. Click OK. Hey, there's that image from Pinterest. I can add it to my visual plans. I found that this is really helpful for the end project. Like, we did a sundial when we did ancient Egypt, and I used the picture from Pinterest to help me remember the steps. And it was great too for admin when they came in to see what our plans were. They could really see what was going on. Other things that you can pin, I pulled up a board on spring things. So say you wanted to make this crazy hair and you're just on Pinterest. You right click again, copy image URL, go back into your plan book, insert a picture, paste it, and that's Control V if you're super lazy like I am, and there you go. Again, I can add my text. The product will look like. If I, there we go. Let's get rid of you. They're not necessary. So I could have my entire lesson and include what the final product would look like. Maybe you want that in your materials instead. Maybe you don't want it cluttering up your lesson. That's fine. Put it in your materials. So when I apply this, we're going to see it twice. materials, and in the lesson. But that is one of my favorite things to do. And it's so simple, and yet it looks so fancy. So to add pictures, Pinterest, Google Images, wherever you find them, you right click. Oh, you got to open up the pin. That's adorable. You right click, copy image URL. And add your source. You might even, this is just an idea off the top of my head, seeing this really cute pin here, make a class for the weekend that is monthly ideas. Ideas you want to do. I'm extrapolating here, so I'll stop talking on that. That's not on my list. Just a thought. So templates, lifesavers. You can see my morning meeting. I'm reminded on Mondays to change jobs. I need those kind of reminders. What their quick write is, the sentence frame. I have students asking me all day, every day, if I don't remember to check the player of the day, first thing and first in math. It's a thing. And then what word number talking about and the story I'm going to read before we get started on our day. I have it there. I just have to type in my minute details. The template, again, is my lifesaver. Adding pictures makes it adorable, awesome, and really more engaging for me to look at my plans and to want to teach by it. So let's just go on to making changes. Okay, let's say we had a fire drill and we didn't get to do this lesson that was totally incredible on whatever it was that was written out and thoughtful. I can extend it. So when I hit extend by 1 day, now it's going to show up on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Eventually, because my computer hates me. There we go. So I didn't have to retype it. Life happens. Everything shifts. Now let's say this one, I don't know, we had some unexpected assembly. We didn't even start it. I don't even want to extend it. I'm going to bump it. So I'm bumping it forward. We're not going to get to it to tomorrow. Watch what happens. At some point, this will happen. There we go. So you can see now this is empty and everything shifted. Okay, well, oh my gosh, I did that on accident. I totally didn't mean to do that. I need to bump it back. Okay, this is going to remove that lesson. So if I had bumped it and there was a lesson here, okay, that's fine. I know. And there we go. We're back to how we were. One of the great things you can do is if you're starting a unit. So let's pretend that we're starting a new unit here, and I'm going to add a couple of standards. And I want to extend this, but it's going to be a 9-day unit. So I'm going to extend it 9 days. And I'm going to have my standards as well as whatever lesson it is extended for 9 days. So what I like to do when I'm in the planning, before I even put anything in, I might put, ancient China and the standards for ancient China, and then go ahead and extend the lesson however long my curriculum framework allows me to. And then I can just go in and I know, hey, I've got to wrap it up by this date. It's all in there. Beautiful thing is next year, I won't have to do that again because I've already established I'm teaching ancient China for 10 days or whatever I'm doing. So when I go in and set up my new school year, I'll be able to import all those lessons that I've already done It'll already be there, ready for me to edit for the new school year. Again, it's like this initial setup, it's not awesome. And it's picking fonts and colors and looking at your schedule and really anticipating your needs, creating your templates. But then it's much easier. And for me, I'd rather work up front really hard and then just enjoy the fruits of my labor. So if you haven't checked it out, it does have a free month. I encourage you to do it, especially in preparation for next year. And so today we hit on templates, adding pictures, and making changes, extending, bumping. The last one, real quick, I'll show you how to file. So let's say you have a worksheet that goes with this crazy door. Again, I'm just making this up. You can attach a file and it'll browse to your computer and you can upload. I don't know what's going to show up here. Hey, look, there's all my crazy. So you attach a file and it'll be there. You just see, and we can go back a week or so to see where I've attached my files. And again, that means next year when I go to teach this unit, I have everything I need already. I can send it to the copier, print out a copy for me. So here's, we did this water cycle interactive notebook. I have my website. I built the website for it. They have the pages right here. I'm set. We're golden. It's going to be awesome. So check it out and let me know what you think. And I think I've got one more video I want to share all about collaboration and sharing with admin and parents. So check it out.